Keeping up with the Kardashians might be over for now, but it gave people a lifetime urge to keep tabs on the Kardashians, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Look at us. Here we are reporting on what's new in the life of the iconic Kylie Jenner. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we're here to report on her 2 dates back-to-back. Restaurants in LA just got hotter as Kylie and Travis chose them for their date night. The couple didn't have 1, but 2 dates to give themselves a break. Guess romance is in the air. Saturday, July 9th marked their first date as Kylie and Travis spent some time together at a West Hollywood hotspot catch. The mother of 2 looked dazzling as she wore an orange dress by Rick Owens, which she accessorized with a mini lilac Hermes bag and orange Alexander Vautier heels. A major fashion moment if you ask us. Next, let's get into the deets of her second date outfit. You can trust any Kardashian to always be the best dressed in the room, and Kylie didn't disappoint. Count on her to always understand the assignment. The couple spent their second date night at Craig's in West Hollywood. The restaurant is a Kardashians approved restaurant as all of them hang out there a lot. Scott acted like a proper gentleman and held Jenner's hand as they stepped into the restaurant. For her second date, Kylie wore a black mini PVC dress, and she completed the look with her black open heels, hoop earrings, and miniature studded purse. Although it was night, she still put on dark sunglasses. Before you bombard her with who even wears sunglasses at night, maybe she's already declaring "I don't care" with her look. The star literally welcomed her baby boy in February, and seeing her tight-fitted dress with chiseled legs, we're truly a shade of our food bumps. No thanks to hamburgers. So, that was about her clothing and accessories. Now let's talk about her makeup and hairstyle. The 24-year-old entrepreneur who has her own cosmetics company knows what's hot. She kept it simple with a no-makeup look. Her jet black hair complemented with her all-black look, and she tied them in a sleek bun with just 1 strand left loose. And no, we aren't leaving out Scott. Here's what he wore. Travis Scott knows how to compliment Kylie, and just the 2 of them together is fashion at its best. The 31-year-old rapper was dressed in luxury from top to bottom, and why wouldn't he? After all, he's stepping out with Kylie Jenner, the queen of fashion. Scott wore a gray Dior t-shirt with ripped jeans and Nike sneakers. But that's not all. Travis knows how to accessorize. The American rapper completed his look with a Dior belt and a diamond chain. Turns out their date was a much-needed break. Parenting isn't easy, that too if you have 2 kids. Jenner's been quite vocal about her struggle with workouts after her son was born. She looked stunning on the date night, but there have been days and nights when she struggled and shared it on Instagram. The fashion mogul said that her son's birth had been harder on her than her firstborn, Stormy, and the whole experience was just crazy for her mentally, physically, and spiritually. And she wanted to tell her followers that moms on Instagram can make it look like they have it easy, but the situation can get stressful. So she wanted to let it out that it wasn't easy for her as well. She said that on most days, she didn't even know that she'd make it to her workout sessions. Well, now you know that her looking drop-dead gorgeous on her date night wasn't easy. Now, what do 2 dates back-to-back mean? Is the couple planning to tie the knot? Now, let's get into our gossip mode. So, they have 2 kids and now have 2 dates. If we put 2 and 2 together, no pun intended, does it sound like an engagement may be on the line? Sorry to shatter your hopes, but it doesn't look like it for the time being. A source close to the couple revealed that the couple hasn't ruled out an engagement, it's just that they have other tasks on their to-do list. And for now, taking care of the kids comes at the top of the list. So they are keeping things calm between themselves, and they're setting up boundaries that'll help them stay together in the long term. Well, at least we've got one crucial piece of information from this close source, which is that the couple wants to stay together for a long time. Another source revealed that things between Travis and Kylie are at their best. They're more in love, and after 2 kids, they're even closer both as parents and as a couple. Turns out that date nights are all a part of the couple's plan. The source said that the couple like to make time for each other and made sure to do family outings regularly. And if you're thinking that Kylie is neglecting her mommy duties by going on dates, think again, because Kylie will rip you apart for spreading such lies. Earlier this month, an Instacart worker, Pablo Tomeo, shared on TikTok that he heard Kylie's son crying while he was making a delivery delivery to her home. The TikToker said that he didn't see Kylie or Stormi, but he heard a baby scream. What? So babies aren't allowed to cry now? Kylie responded to this wild accusation in a now-deleted Instagram comment when the video made rounds. She refuted all his allegations and said that he was describing her house wrong as no one came through the gate. And this kind of lying to get her attention rubs her the wrong way. Tamayo also claimed he wasn't properly tipped, to which Kylie replied that she didn't place the order herself, and he was tipped through the app. Kylie had enough of the lies and said that the worker also lied about seeing through her windows and hearing her son. We are with Kylie on this because we doubt a person as rich as her wouldn't have soundproof windows or doors or tight security to keep intruders away. So if you want to come at Kylie for not taking care of her kids, you better leave the world after saying this, because the billionaire doesn't like people interfering with her personal life. And we don't blame her at all. Now it's time for other Kardashian news. First up, Kyle loves cooking for Trav. Other than date nights, Kylie and her rapper boyfriend like to cook meals in their kitchen too. The information we know all thanks to her Instagram. The Kylie Cosmetics founder took to her Instagram stories to share a picture of her and Travis eating some homemade sandwiches. She also shared her recipe with 356 million followers. Turns out that Kylie made those sandwiches because Travis said that he wanted one. She made an open-faced hoagie and filled it with pickles, onions, lettuce, turkey, and salami. Jenner didn't forget to add mustard to the sandwich before serving it to her bae. She tagged the father of her 2 kids in her stories with the caption, "Bae said I want a sandwich." And Scott happily shared the stories on his Insta. Not gonna lie, if Kylie Jenner made us sandwiches, we'd brag about them to the world too. The sandwiches looked scrumptious, and we think Subway's got competition. Next up, we have Kris Jenner's health scare. Season 2 of the Kardashians is ready to give out some secrets, which we know, thanks to the trailer. We might have been keeping up with the Kardashians, but Kris Jenner has been keeping something from all of us. In the trailer of Season 2 of the reality show, we saw the 66-year-old Kris cry from an unknown medical scare. Kris was lying in a hospital bed and could be heard saying that she couldn't tell her kids that she was scared. She believed that her kids had enough problems and they didn't need to worry about mom, too, on top of that. Khloe also seemed clueless about what was going on, as she said that she didn't know what was happening to her mom. But at last, Kim seemed to have some words of wisdom, and she consoled her family by saying that no matter how crazy things went, they were always going to be a family. If you're also curious about Kris's health scare, you can catch Season 2 of the Kardashians on Hulu on September 22nd. Lastly, we have Kendall Jenner, with no plans to become a mother. Kendall is the only Kardashian without a child, and you'd think this would make her want a child. It's quite the opposite for Kendall Jenner, as she revealed for the time being she just wants to play the role of a fun aunt. Kylie is partly responsible for Kendall's plans, as Kendall said that her younger sister Kylie was always stressed out after becoming a mother for the second time because she couldn't find any time for herself. In the Kardashians Season 2 trailer, Kendall was heard saying that she's grateful for her independence after constantly hearing Kylie complain about how she desperately needed a night out after the birth of her son. Kendall described this as a birth control moment for her. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Kylie Jenner's date night? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button for more videos like this. See you in the next one.